All right, when the weather changes, it is time for some spring cleaning, right? And that also means garage sale season has begun.
Yes, and to help you out, Mary Hoover is in studio with us to tell us the do's and don'ts of garage sale shopping. Good morning.
Good morning.
I am not good at it. I'm going to tell you right out of the gate, I need some help.
Okay, well, I've got a list of some do's and don'ts so that we can, as shoppers, kind of make the most of our experience. Okay, so let's start with our do's. All right, so the first thing is you do want to have cash with you, okay?
Always.
So
people aren't taking the Apple Pay.
No, actually though,
they square,
sometimes some savvy new people are having squares for like some of those bigger purchases, but for the most part, you're gonna wanna have your cash because another do is you do want to negotiate. Okay, so garage selling, it is totally legit, totally, acceptable to do that negotiating on some of those prices, get the prices down. But if you've got, a check or even a 20, make sure you've got some of those smaller denominations.
What's offensive though? Because I feel like something's 20 bucks. How low can you go? Because me, I want to be like, I'll give you 4 for it. No, and then you don't want to offend them, but I'm saying what's kind of the good range for people?
That comes up in the don'ts.
Okay, good.
But you do want to be careful about your negotiation. Be reasonable with it. Another thing is to bundle things together. I'll take this and this together for a bundled price, and it kind of negotiates the price down. But if you don't have cash with you and you don't have smaller denominations, it's going to be kind of hard to do that negotiation.
Small children? Will they take small children on trade?
Probably not. Not mine, at least. Another thing you want to do is you do want to plan out your course, okay? So before you do go, you want to plan out what sales you're going to be going to. You can check the classifieds. You can check, there's some apps, garage sale apps that will tell you where you can go, but you really want to plot out where you're going to go. A great way to do that is to find community-wide garage sales. So where a whole neighborhood, a whole complex is having a sale, that way you're going to hit a lot of houses at once, and go to the one that looks the best first so that you can get the great items.
So when looking for things, I mean, what are the things you should be buying? I mean, that you can look for, that you can go, okay, even though this has been used by somebody else, it's good to purchase.
So that actually goes into our don'ts. So let me tell you some of the don'ts. Okay, so let's say some of the things that we don't want to buy, okay? So some of the things you don't want to buy are some of those non-stick pans, because there was a point in time where the things that they were putting in those non-stick pans, the chemicals were not great. And so you don't know what point that was, and even if they're kind of flaking, some of those cookwares you're going to want to stay away from. Some clothing items you're going to actually want to stay away from, swimming suits, undergarments, obviously.
I get all my used underpants.
But also things like athletic shoes, because the support in them is going to be worn out from the previous user. So it's really not going to be best for you for that. Actually, some infant items you're going to want to stay away from. Cribs, car seats, because those recalls, you're not going to know whether or not that item's been recalled, and it's really not, for the safety of it, it's not worth the sale price. So we have our vinyl here, and we were talking about this before. If you love vinyl records, then go to the garage sales, look for the vinyls for the love of the music. But don't go to the garage sale thinking you're going to find the record that's going to make you retire.
Thousands of dollars,
so if you're going to the garage sales looking for things that are going to be, priceless items, you're probably not going to be finding those items. So it's more of just like for the love of the item that you
We love getting records. My wife and my mother-in-law, they plan it out like you said. She brings home a bunch of records, but this is really good. I didn't think about.
Don't. And so those are some of the don'ts. Another don't is don't be rude. So that kind of plays into our negotiation piece. So if something is priced at $10, don't ask them 25 cents. Don't be rude about it. And if they're not wanting to negotiate with you, then move away. And that actually goes into another don't. Don't be afraid to walk away. So if an item isn't in your price point, then don't be afraid to walk away from it, because really the garage sales are about trying to help you save money. And so don't be afraid to walk away. And actually, you may want to come back at the end of that sale and see if it's still there, and then they may be more willing to negotiate.
I've had one garage sale in my life, and people arrive 2 hours early.
Yeah.
So I would say that's a don't, right?
Yeah. You want to really be, as a shopper, you want to be respectful to the person who's selling the items. Don't be, talking disparagingly about the items as you're shopping. Yeah. Don't bring your pets. Actually, not everyone loves pets.
Good idea.
So think about some of those things as you're shopping the sales, because you're going to get a better deal if you're being kind to the person who's selling those items.
What do you mean you're not going to take 25 cents?
I'll trade you my dog. No, you can get out of here with it. That's what I would do.
Right.
That's right.
Mary, thank you.
Yes, sure.
Happy garage sale season.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I'm going to take this.